Hey, what's going on, guys? Alex here, and we're bringing you your weekly fishing report. Now, we're going to start with your favorite fish, rockfish. Since everybody likes to, go out there this summer and try to get a few fish before the 4th of July. Bite really hasn't changed much. Most of your bite's going to be up north, starting with, inside the Seven River, Patapsco, Middle River area, Hodges Bar. Most of those higher concentration areas are going to be there. Now, it doesn't mean you're not going to be able to catch any fish in any other spots. You can also go, towards some of your local areas and still catch a few. Bay Bridge pilings, you're going to catch a few in there. Not as hot as if you were up north, not the, heaviest concentration of fish, but you can find them there. Live lining, jigging, that's going to be the name of the game if you're in an area where there's a lot of boats. If you're in the wide open, you can also troll and find a few fish here and there, open, in open water. Tide changes are always going to be important. Early morning for top water is going to be great. As long as you're fishing, some structure or shallower water. Trolling wise, like I said, if you're heading south towards Chesapeake Beach or farther south from there, you can actually start using spoons. There's a decent amount of bluefish in those areas. Now, for you guys locally fishing from piers here, Sandy Point, Magothy, Romacoke, Jonas Green, you're starting to see a few small croaker, plenty of spot, perch, and a few rockfish here and there, primarily at night right now with that. So those are going to be the main fish you're going to find, and of course you're going to might be able to hook a few of those big stingrays. Some people love them, some people hate them. They're out there, so be ready when you're chunking some bait out there to fight some of those bigger stingrays out there too. Other than that, Kitten Arrows has been producing some fish, either with people chunking bait from the shore or even casting some plugs and jigs at night and early morning. So a lot of perch out there too for you guys on boats or even fishing near the shoreline. This is a time of the year to get some of those perch bounders, start fishing the whole shorelines and walk around, cover some ground, and you might be able to find some decent sized perch. Pretty much that's going to be all around the bay right now, kind of like the go-to. And if you're on a boat, you can also use some sabikis fishing around those oyster reefs for the time being. Other than that, we're still waiting for mackerel to show up. Haven't heard much on those guys. They're kind of in and out. We'll say give it another week or two and they should be there. Speckled trout on the eastern shore, lower side, have been pretty productive. The farther you go into the 10-year, the better it gets. But don't be surprised. There's some of those, mystery fish that kind of show up here randomly. Seeing people catch some little puppy drum and the Magothy and even the Severn. Nothing big, small guys, and some speckled trout. Now, it's not going to be as consistent bite as if you head south, but they're there. So let's hope some of those summer fish start to show up even more and more throughout this next few weeks. So get out there. There's plenty of stuff to do. Crabbing has been actually pretty decent too, with most people getting out there early mornings and getting, in kind of shallower water now, 10 to 5 foot of water. Chicken eggs, clams, run a line or traps, you're going to be able to find some crabs. So get out there, guys. Get some crabs for this 4th of July and get some fish. This weekend should be good for pretty much weather reports for the weekend for you guys to get out there and catch some stuff. And that's it for your fishing report, guys. Have a good one.